はい、ではどうも、引き続き司会進行9時まで私、鳩屋がお送りいたします。続いてのコーナーは、ファイナルファンタジー15。カテゴリーがプティオス遺跡のショーケースとなっております。そうですね、セーブポイントの前に一つ、今回ファイナルファンタジーが追加されたみたいです。こちら30分のショーケースとなっております。ちなみにビットウォーがあって、ビットウォーの内容は、どれだったかな。少々お待ちを。ノクティスのコスチューム選択がビットになってますね。何になるのかまだお楽しみといったところですかね。ショーケースとなってますからね。クリアするのか何か他の何か見せてくれるのか。ちなみに向こうは現地ちょうど夕方5時ですね。昨日よりもだいぶぬいぐるみが増えてるな。ちなみに私は FF はミリシラです。ミリシラですが、解説の方はいらっしゃいません。もともと初期スケジュールに入ってなかった FF が入ったことで今30分ぐらい押すのかな、予定では。ミリシラです。なんかね、もうジャパニーズストリームの FF って言うとね、みんなミリシラですって人が多いんですけど、ついに俺も FF 来たかって感じなんですよね。FF 司会って大体ミリシラなんですよね、不思議なことに。
But before we get to him, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our Monday save point
なんで
with
でしょう
Vanivon,
ね。
Cell, and Ambly.
おっと
Hello, RPG Limit Break 2025. My name is Selkuth Mind or Cell, and with me I have Vanivon, Ambly, and High Spirits Lapras or Larpras, depending on your preference. Let us know with your donations.
Yes.
Hello, chat. We see you too.
And I was going to say, let us know in chat. We can see you here. So if you want to give us your thoughts about what is the proper name for our friend here, all the way on the left, be sure to let your opinions be heard. Donation comments would be preferred, but we can do chat.
Tell us in your donations what you want our wonderful plush to be called.
Yes, indeed.
Now,
い
we've
ろいろとなんか
passed
も
sort of the first 24 hours of
う、
the
ラプラ
event.
スに全部目奪われるいけないこれは。
Which is super exciting.
Yes, it is. It's
That's
fantastic.
so exciting. What has been a highlight of the event so far for you?
You know, well, I mean, the fact that we know we talked about it in the pre-show, but the fact that we're here
いやいや、全部ね、今、
that we are in
左に全部目が向いてたもん。
kind of establishing what we're doing here has
元のラプラスの顔どんなだったっけ今考えてたよね。
the runs that we've seen so far.
なんかもっとラプラスって目がキリッとしてたよねっていうのがね、あったんだけど、あったよね。そうだね、キリッとしてるはず。皆さん学校会社の準備は大丈夫ですか？
the Crystallis Rando, and yes, it is Crystallis.
今日は天気がいいっぽいんでね。
Disagreeing with me, but yeah, so to see stuff like that is fantastic, and then also to see
会社行く
to see
方を
his reaction afterwards.
学校行く方は今のうちにちゃんと準備して
That
遅れないように
it is so
安全運転心がけてください。
of this community, just how much it means to the people in it, and to see that emotion there at the end of the run and everything that he was talking about is, I mean, that is core RPG Limit Break.
Absolutely. And Emily, what would you like to talk about?
Yeah, I think I'd like to talk about prizes as the prize coordinator. for
Would
this
you
event.
now?
Yeah,
Really?
I do. I
Really?
love prizes.
Yes.
Indeed. Well, it's a good thing that I have a prize right here. We have this wonderful Octopath Traveler Tressa cross-stitch made by the fantastic Possum Coffee. I got to see the behind-the-scenes
Oh, yeah.
making process of this. So much love and so much detail has gone into this. This is available until the end of the save point, so not a lot of time left on this, but for a $5 minimum donation, you can be entered in to win this
$5,
prize.
that's it?
I know, $5. Unbelievable.
Wow.
It is so, so beautiful.
It is so detailed. I love it.
Yeah, the
so
handiwork
much.
is evident.
We also have a couple of other Octopath Traveler prizes available right now. We have an Octopath Traveler PC key, also from Possum Coffee, also for a $5 minimum donation, and as well an Octopath Traveler 2 PC key,
Yeah.
again, $5 minimum donation, also from Possum Coffee. And those are all going to go away at the end of this save point, so you don't have a lot of time to get your donations in for those prizes. Now, we have some little figurines over here by Vonnie
I don't
and
want to
Emily.
touch them. They're very
Yeah.
delicate.
They're very
but
delicate.
Also extremely cool.
Yeah, they are
Yes.
adorable.
Now, these are the Tales of
Zisteria. This is
Zisteria.
how I say it. Maybe we can do another
Oh.
like debate of the Crystallis versus Crystallis, or
No, there is
Oh.
no debate.
There-
It's Crystallis.
okay, you know.
Chat, help us out.
Yeah.
How do we say?
Yeah,
how do we say this?
say this one?
Yes.
I've played this game. I love this game. I love the Tales of games. Never have known how to say them.
So there's actually 4 figures in this set. They're beautiful, lots of little details to them. The 4th one is currently away. It had a little bit of an accident. But these are also available for a $5 minimum donation as well. Incredible value.
Yep.
And this was donated to us by the wonderful Shuffy.
You know, with all of these fantastic prizes that only require a $5 donation, I feel like going into this next run, we need to start it off with a $5 donation.
Oh,
track.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, well, first of all, we're raising money for the National Alliance of Mental Illness, and who doesn't love that? But also, with all of these great prizes, and we got more to talk about. Get yourself eligible for them, because these are all fantastic.
For sure.
Tell us about some more fantastic stuff.
Well, we have some prizes from the Golden Sun run that we had a little bit earlier today. That was a really fun run.
Oh, yeah.
I was watching that. And there's one in particular, Emily, I think I want
Oh,
you to
yeah.
talk about it. I'm going to show this to the camera because it is so beautiful and
Yes.
so detailed.
We have a few of these throughout the marathon, but this one is the Golden Sun wooden case replica from Pigmented. And what's amazing about this is all laser cut, hand glued, hand stained, so you get that dimension in it, you get that 3D effect of it. But also, it's double-sided too.
It's mind-blowing.
Yeah, it's mind-blowing.
Yes.
The amount of creativity and everything that goes into those.
Yeah, and this one is available, if I can read my notes correctly. This is a $25 minimum donation. So cool. But again, this is going away at the end of this save point. So get your donations in if you want to be entered to win that prize.
Yes.
We also have a couple of other Golden Sun prizes as well, including a beautiful Golden Sun print.
Yeah.
We don't have it here on site, but
Be
it's
sure to
like,
go to the website and check
please
that
check it out.
There's also a prizes command in chat, I believe.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
It should be exclamation point mark prizes.
There you go. You
Yeah,
can use that.
I
as well.
see it in chat.
Yep,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Oh,
There you go.
It got us.
The print is so beautiful. It's a shame we don't have it here, but Subconscious Realms has done a fantastic job of it, and that is, again, a $5 minimum donation.
I'm
to be entered
sensing
in.
a
Yep,
theme here.
yep.
There's a theme here,
Got that
$5 donation
$5.
train. I believe we can do that. But we also have some grand prizes.
Yep, we have some grand prizes.
We have some grand prizes.
some
indeed.
mini or grand prizes.
Indeed.
They're all grand prizes.
So our first one here is this very cool custom Nintendo DS Lite. This is beautifully decorated for the 10th anniversary of RPG Limit Break. It's to my understanding, a fully functioning
Yep,
DS
fully
Lite.
functioning.
Absolutely.
It will
functioning.
come, and it will come with a charger too, just
You
so
know,
everyone
as you
knows.
can see. Fully functioning. absolutely beautifully painted. This is a, let me see, a $75 cumulative donation. So as long as you donate a total of $75 across the entire time it's open, you can be entered in to win it. And this is going to close at the Dark Lord run.
At the end of that run. So you got a little bit more time on this one. You don't have to donate $75 all at once. You can donate $5 now for our $5 train. If you donated $20 earlier, that gets you up to $25. Just 50 more before the end of that run will get you in for this beautiful custom DS Lite. And the artwork on it, as you all know, it's our 10th anniversary.
And it's one of a kind.
It's one of a kind. We had to do it.
Custom Game Boys did a fantastic job on it.
Yeah.
Now, we have another grand prize as well. Emily, if you want to speak about that, it's up there.
Yes, we have a wonderful mechanical keyboard. It is the Wooding 80HE Hall Effect keyboard. So fancy new switches. Instead of using the standard switch where you have a little leaf and everything in it, it uses magnets to sense when you press the buttons. So you get better response time. So if you're a gamer, you definitely want to get in on this guy.
And that came to us from Sanjan for a $50 donation. So that is a straight up $50 donation, not a cumulative one. That one's going to close at the end of the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth run, coming up tomorrow, I believe that is.
Now, I couldn't help but notice during that last item description, you were talking a lot about switches.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
That's a
I
beautiful
just so
segue.
happen to have a very legitimate Switch 2 here.
Very legitimate.
Yes.
Completely. Believe us.
This is the big daddy. This is the grand prize for the entire event. Eligibility for this is, hey, what are you laughing at? This is a legit
This is
Switch
totally
2.
Switch
I can
2.
hear you out there.
My uncle works for Nintendo, and he got me this box.
The disrespect is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's like they don't believe me.
Oh, my goodness. Anyway, to get eligible for this, $250 cumulative throughout the entire event. So you have all the way to the finale to get eligible for this. Now, again, to stress what cumulative means, doesn't need to be all in one donation, doesn't need to be all in
箱が
one
ないからとりあえずスイッチ2ってことで
donations of $50 each throughout the week, that gets you eligible. Or if you want to do one donation for $250, we wouldn't have a problem with that, but that would get you eligible too. So that's how you get in on this very legitimate Switch 2 here.
But yes, also with this, it's a bundle. So not only are you going to get the Switch 2, you're going to get the, why is my brain blanking right now? The Bravely Default HD Remaster.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes.
Sorry, I just completely forgot for a second. I was so wrapped up in the beauty of the Switch 2 box.
Oh, the packaging that is absolutely exquisite. Yes.
Nintendo knocked it out. of the park.
They outdo themselves every time.
But like I said, you will be getting the Switch 2, the actual one.
Yes.
But this one, and the actual one. And a copy of the Bravely Default HD remaster. So you'll get a game to play with it too.
And, you know, we forgot about one prize. I want to make sure we don't miss this prize because the block ends at the end of the save point. We also have a prize open of the Final Fantasy I for the NES.
Oh, yes. Yep.
This is really cool. This came to us from Mitsukibara, and it's a $15 minimum donation. Once again, that's going to close at the end of the save point, so get those donations in.
I'm actually glad that you brought up Mizukibara because I want to give a shout out to Mizukibara and as well as another member of our community, Nicole Goodnight. They are two members of our community that were intending to attend RPG Limit Break this year. Unfortunately, will not be able to do so. But just know that we love you, we miss you, and we hope to see you next year. And we hope to see you in chat and whatnot because because you mean a lot to us, and we want to make sure we show the love. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So,
but that's all of our prizes. I want to talk now though about this wonderful Mimi plush.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
So this is part of the Tantrum merch collection we have for this event. Now, the special thing about Mimi is this is a pre-order for the plush. And in order to actually have this plush created, we need to get 165 pre-orders. It is a $40 item. $40 item. 165 of them are needed. Once we have that, it's guaranteed to be printed. Absolutely beautiful detail. It also... Look at that.
It's
It's a functional chest.
I know.
Look at it. It's so good, so beautiful.
You can put so much
あ、
spaghetti.
ぬいぐるみじゃなかったんだ。
I would not recommend spaghetti.
No, I wouldn't. Now, maybe not spaghetti, but maybe another type
Another
of noodle.
Yeah, I think
Sweet
I'll have to
2 の
think on
発
that.
表
I'll
今
get
日
You
なん
know,
だ。
you think about that because I have one more really exciting piece of news.
自分は応募してなかったから全
And
然
that
気に
is
しちゃった
if we hit that 165 minimum
ミリ変えたらいいかなっていうところなんですよね、自分に。
After that, every pre-order, $20 of the $40 will go to NAMI directly.
That's
So
massive.
50% of every single plush sold after that 165 is going to charity, which is absolutely
It's
incredible.
amazing.
Yes.
And that is by far, if you want to get an item for yourself while also supporting a charity, this is hands down the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Yep. And we need y'all's help. If we don't
Yes.
meet that, we need to bring Mimi to life. We need Mimi to exist in this form and to allow you to store all of your fantastic RPG related or not RPG related items in it.
Yeah. You know, you could use it to store the prizes you might win.
Yes,
If
exactly.
you do a $5 donation, get you eligible there.
Yeah.
I
Not
love
a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now
自分はエアライダーが出たらでいいかなってとこなんでね、まだ
for another segment.
Okay.
そんなすぐに焼きもきしなくてもいいかなってところで。
We'll talk about some other stuff.
でも
Speaking
欲
of
しいよ
Tangerine,
な。
want to highlight a couple of the shirts
マリオカートやりてえもん。
are available here. There are plenty of them, but we have two that we'd like to point out here. This one is from, I'm blanking on the name of this game here.
Let me look at my notes
Yeah.
here. This is from Dragon Infinite Wealth.
Yes.
The design is made by Tsunami Ko Ryan. This is hands down my favorite shirt of the entire event. It is. You might think it's Pokemon. So many of us have thought it's Pokemon. It is Dragon Infinite Wealth.
Yeah.
And it is just the coolest shirt of the entire collection, in my opinion.
I will let you have that opinion because I gotta say, this design over here, over my shoulder, this is for the Maka Maka game. This is, I have to give a big shout out to my friend Drake Lake, who was the one that designed this shirt. Did an absolutely fantastic job. A lot of the detail here with the characters is really, really cool. And if you're not familiar with the game with which this corresponds, you're gonna want to make sure you tune in to our awful block that's coming up later on in the marathon, because that's in there. It is an absolutely wacky game, and it might make such a fan out of you after you watch that game that you're going to want to get a shirt and rock that because you love that run so much. So yeah, these designs and more are all available for sale online from Tantrum Merch.
Yeah, exactly. There are 7 event-exclusive designs. They're all super cool.
Yes.
Please go check them out. And they've got tons of sizes available as well.
But they also don't have just shirts.
Indeed. I actually want to talk about this next. So this is a notebook from Tantrum with the art designed by the wonderful LLK, who we heard
Yes.
shout out during that Crystallis randomizer. I have...
Crystallis.
Crystallis.
Whatever, just keep...
I personally have a Tantrum notebook, and I absolutely love it. It is a fantastic quality product. Dotted grid system inside, for those of you who are notebook lovers. It's just really, really good, and it is a fantastic price, $25, and $5 of that, and $5 of any purchase outside of the Mimi plush goes directly to NAMI from Tantrum. So, super cool.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, $5 for every single purchase. But you don't forget the. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's with the Dragon Rose. All the purchases there for Tantrum Merch are going to have a portion go toward NAMI. And this, what is going to be shown here by Cell, is definitely a really, really cool item too.
I have Mimi upside down. Let's
This
fix that.
Mimi upside down, now it's Mimi right side up on this really big, super soft blanket. The design here, all the gems, all the treasures, just emblematic of all the treasures. The folks that are sitting out here in the crowd here, I think you're all treasures. So this is representative of you. How much is it for
$40 for this blanket.
$40. And again, you purchase this blanket, $5 of those proceeds go directly to the National Alliance on Mental Illness.
Indeed.
So.
And there are so many other things available as well in that Tantrum collection. There's things like the lanyards, so many things. There's a virtual attendee badge. I am going to give a shout out to the folks at our booth here on site. The fantastic Doodlebug and Tantrum. They are just 2 lovely individuals, great smiles. Been having fantastic time chatting with them. we do have some exclusive on-site merch, some items that are not available on the store. So if you are here attending, please go say hi to them.
Yes.
Please go talk to them. Check out the stuff that's only available here on site. And if you're remote, please go check out the website and see all that. Because again, $5 of every purchase goes to NAMI.
Yes. Yeah. Now, speaking of other things that you can check out, we got another partner we want to talk about here, and that is Dragon Roast Coffee. They are partnering with us, and what we've got here is one of a few of the different bean blends here. This is the Necromancer blend. This is one here where it is a, what is the description here? Oh, it has dark chocolate, dried fruit, and resurrection. Notes of resurrection. So if you would like, you know, a little, I mean, I guess resurrection is kind of a pick-me-up, right? And that seems pretty suitable for coffee. You can get this and many other flavors through Dragon Roast Coffee. There is a promo code you will want to enter on their website. It's RPGLB25. That's going to get you 10% off your orders. And proceeds from orders from them will also go toward the National Alliance on Mental Illness. So we got two partners that are helping us out in a big way here. Something else that you can get there is this tumbler. This is, as you can see, it's got the 10th anniversary RPG Limit Break design. This is obviously something that is going to be exclusive to the event. And it's stainless steel, it's dual lined, so keeps your hot beverages hot, keeps your cold beverages cold, and is obviously extremely fashionable. Look at this. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, and like as someone, I do not drink coffee, but I drink an awful lot of tea, and so
I'm tempted though.
I'm very tempted by that tumbler. That's fantastic. But yeah, no, Dragon Roast Coffee has all sorts of coffee. Like we have the dark roast here. They've got mediums. They've got light roast. My favorite that I've seen so far is the Druid, which is a light roast that has notes of blueberry, honey, and nature.
That makes a lot of sense.
As like someone who doesn't drink coffee, that still sounds really, really amazing.
We all want to get in touch with nature, right?
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah.
It's important to go touch some grass periodically.
As they say.
As they say. Yeah, especially with some of the long runs here. It's important to take breaks, take care of yourself, make sure you're doing all those important stuff.
Get some fresh air.
Yeah, get some fresh air.
Yeah.
Go outside. The weather's beautiful here in Denver.
It is. It has been really
nice. It has been. It's been a little stormy a couple of nights, but it's been lovely otherwise.
Yes. So I hear people asking about the origin of this here. It is, let me see here. It is Sumatra is what it says here. I don't see anything else as far as a location here, but all that information is going to be on Dragon Roast website, which is, by the way, it is www.dragonroast.coffee. So if you want to check that out, there will have all the details about all the different roasts and, of course, this exclusive tumbler here.
Yeah.
So check that out.
The website is very nice to navigate. I spent a while looking at it before when prepping for this segment. So very, very good. Yeah, I guess we should talk about what's coming up in the rest of the save point.
We really should talk about what's coming up next.
Because this is brand new.
And what's coming up next is, and we didn't really even talk about the save points. So this is something we're going to be doing periodically throughout the event, where we're just going to kind of check in, see how y'all are doing, talk about some important things, but then if time allows, we're going to have some bonus runs. And this next run here is going to be a very special one that I will allow our host for this next run to introduce, and we'll take it from there. So I think if we're good, we will go ahead and do that.
Absolutely.
I am going to go ahead and send it on over to the host desk, where we have the one, the only Bob the Ninja Goldfish standing by, ready to take you through our run here.
Let's go! Woo! And for the record,
準備ができてたみたいですね。ファイナルファンタジー15。
Oh, yeah.
My name is Bob the Ninja Goldfish.
急に来ました。
My
テンションが高い。
for one of my dearest friends.
向こうは現在夕方5時22分。
Ever marathon run.
He's not wrong. He's not
まだ
wrong.
平日のはずなんですけどね。元気いっぱいです。
This is a run of Final Fantasy XV coming up here. I would like to just say that there is a bid war going on for what outfit
Oh, yeah.
Noctis
Yep.
will be wearing.
Which is not any. He's not currently wearing any of the three.
No.
So
and the correct answer is Mikote.
No.
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 Back me up on this, chat.
It's
I've worked
absolutely.
so hard for
Okay,
you
we'll
over the
show it
years.
off. I'll
Back me
show
up on this.
I'll show it off, but no, it's a cute cat boy, but that's not the
I mean,
correct
we love
answer.
cat boys here, but I made the mistake. Mimi doesn't hold spaghetti. Mimi holds cup noodles.
What?
And that's what you need to donate for. We need to have the noodle head here.
No, absolutely not the noodle head. Like actual literal sponsored
ファッ
content
ショ
on the
ンはカ
stream,
ップ
right?
ラーメンにし
Chose Noctis's shrimpy brain.
It does do
な
that.
る
It
の
does do
か
that.
な
But no. The correct answer, the one that definitely everybody in the entire I have seen that I'm disappointed in all of you, but only a little bit because you're still donating to Nami, and that's the most important part. The best ensemble here is obviously the Chocomog tea, right? Chocobos, Moogles, you get some yellow, you get some pink. It's fantastic and wonderful and just absolutely the best.
Nope, we need the cup noodle.
No, Bob, what does chat think?
Right now, it is a tie between the Mikote and the noodle helmet.
Oh.
And the Chocobug tea is on exactly $0.
Oh, we don't got a lot of chocobo lovers out here.
And the Mikote and the noodle helmet are both on 55.
This tells
All right,
me
Bob.
that we need somebody to just donate right now.
I'd
somebody
say,
donate right now, or Bob and I rock, paper, scissor from this distance.
Oh,
okay.
All right,
here
on
you go.
three,
You,
one,
you can't
two,
see Bob, but it's
shoot.
great.
One.
This is going to work in the chat line. Hang on a minute, I got an idea.
Someone in the
What's
audience.
your idea? Oh,
Boogie, noodle, or cat boy?
okay. It's been
The
decided.
audience have my back!
All right.
Chat, you gotta donate. You gotta make.
We're starting with the
Noctis a
cat boy.
noodlehead.
All right, let me explain what we're doing here. This is Final Fantasy 15. We are not doing the actual game in any form or feature. This is the Pitioss Ruins, a showcase run that I personally call all plates. What is Pitioss? Pitioss is at the very end of the game after you've defeated the final boss. You get access to a
衣装は
flying
これで決
car.
定で
And with
い
that
くのか
flying
な
car, you can come all the way through this giant open world. You can come all the way over here to Ravito. You can take off. You can crash multiple times trying to land on this little strip of land here, but eventually make it and fight your way all the way up to this final end game dungeon, which is a platforming dungeon in Final Fantasy 15. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get into it. Please stand by on the timer. We noticed that the party left. We're going to come over here, and I had to hit this button, and we'll go when I hit the plate here in 3, 2, 1, go. All
これグッ
right.
ドラック
One
で
fun
す
thing that we're going to be doing for this, and
Yeah.
I really would
こ
love
ち
for
ら
chat
プ
to
ティ
join
オ
in.
ス
I'm going to be counting
遺跡
every time that Ashen
シ
voids
ョーケー
Ashen
スとなってお
done.
ります
And Ashen will be donating an amount for every time that he voids
ショーケー
out.
スな
That
の
was a
で
void out. That's
ま
what
あ
those look
30
like.
分で何をしてくれるのでしょうか
So I want you, chat, to either join in
RTA
with
だとは
everyone
思うん
and
で
donate
すけ
for
ど
every
ね
void out he does, or donate and tell us how many
で
times
私は
he
ミ
voiced
リシラ
out
です
this.
FF はもう一
I
切通
volunteered
っ
for
て
this.
ないんで
In
す
fact,
ね
told Amberly to keep
唯一
track
通
of
ったのは
it.
チョコボの不思議なダンジョンだけなんで
So yeah, this is purely on
FF
my
はさっ
own
ぱりわ
head
からんので
to
す
be it. But if you want it on your head too, what does that even mean? I don't know. Then go ahead and keep up with us. And keep those bids coming in for the costume. As the leader changes, I will be changing
Yep.
costumes.
So hopefully we can get to see that noodle head. Not like that head, though.
And just like that, we have $60 on Choco Mug t-shirt.
Yes!
Oh, no!
Yes.
Oh,
I love
costume.
it. I love the garish
Visual change.
pink with the yellow. It
Mimi
is
is-
just absolutely
Choco.
adorable. It's the
Mimi is
best.
disappointed in y'all. Get those donations in for the noodle head.
Mimi might be full of noodles, but Mimi loves a colorful tea. The
Cat
colorful
boys
graphic.
for life!
No. All right.
Anyway, we should probably talk about the run a little bit.
We should. We're
You're
here in
already
Pitioss.
doing it.
I'm already through the first section here. Pitioss is a very interesting dungeon. Like I say, it's a platforming dungeon in Final Fantasy 15, which is not a game that was built for platforming by in any way, shape, or form. I'm very fond of saying that we don't control Noctis as a player. We give him suggestions via the controller, and then he'll do whatever he wants with those suggestions. And so learning the idiosyncrasies and how the animations work and various animation cancels is kind of important to not having a bad time in this dungeon. What kind of bad time you can have? Well, my estimate for this is
多いな
30
急に
minutes. I'm
60度
probably
入っ
going
た
to
よ
come in under that. But the very first time I ran this
このダン
dungeon,
ジョン
even
は本
knowing the
編クリア後
route
に
that
向
I
けて
choose
ジャンプア
wasn't
クション
done
とギミックが
beforehand,
メイン
it took me 8 hours to get through.
FF って RPG だと思ったらアクションがあ
It
るん
can be a lot. But as we jump through here, we have a couple of pieces of tech that we do use. Obviously, just careful movement. One of the things Noctis will do when he lands, he likes to continue walking. If you have any directionality on the thumbstick at all, and so I will be taking my hands off the thumbstick if I want him to just land and stop moving. And the other thing we have is what I'm going to do here. If I can't jump far enough, I'll just spin my daggers a little bit, and that gets me just a little bit farther and as far as I need to go.
Fantastic. We haven't voided out again yet, so.
Not yet, although that was a bad
there
jump.
we go.
So that was one of those.
Now we got 2.
Yeah, so this is a very interesting challenge dungeon. There are leaderboards for it. Leaderboards for the any percent of this dungeon. The last I looked, the world record was somewhere around 90 seconds. But that, first off, doesn't explore the whole dungeon, and that's what I'm here for. But also, it doesn't. It uses a piece of tech that I haven't figured out how to do. That we'll talk about more later.
Oh, and we love plates here.
We do. We love plates.
Gotta
fill them with spaghetti. No, those are noodles. Fill them with I don't know, graphic tees.
Yeah, from Tantrum.
Ooh,
We're
yes,
sponsors.
absolutely, yes. Good idea. How does the chat feel about that, Bob? Still no.
A lot of them are mainly saying I've never seen this dungeon.
This is fair. This is
Yeah.
absolutely fair. It is, again, getting the flying car to land here without crashing.
And just like that,
Oh,
we have an
お、衣装チェン
update.
ジ。
And Catboy's back in the lead, baby!
I'll do it. I'll do it for you. I'll do
And
it
the
for you,
Catboy
chat.
is adorable, but noodles.
We haven't even seen the noodles
No,
yet.
we haven't even seen it. I mean,
But-
you saw it a little bit. You showed them. You
I did show them what it looked like.
I believe in you, chat. We can get the noodles on his head.
I will say the
今は
noodles
ボ
are
トル差で今衣装変わりましたね。
very interesting look.
Shout outs to KR Shosh for donating $10. Merely saying, Catboys for life! If no one's got me, I know Bob's got me. And I got you, baby!
Oh,
That's true for most people that Bob knows. Bob is
Yeah.
very
Bob is a
good
wonderful
person.
person. We love you, Bob. Just not your opinion on the costume.
That's because
You
you
know.
don't like right opinions.
No, cup noodle is always right.
Chad certainly doesn't seem to think so.
Chat, so disappointed.
Well, if you disagree, get your donations in for that Choco Mog tea again, and we'll be good to go.
Let's also give a big shout out to one of our on-site production volunteers, PX Makaya,
Oh yeah.
who gave the $60 for the Choco Mug tea that
Woo!
don't get any money at all. Because Catboys are right!
Oh, this dungeon design is very interesting.
It is like in the lore of the game. There's no idea. There's no real good explanation for why it's designed this. Oh, by the way, once
Oh,
and
oh yeah.
twice even.
And we are counting intentional void outs
We are.
too, because there are some of those in this run.
Because when you void out, you get sent back to a checkpoint. You can't die in this dungeon. You get sent back to checkpoints, and some checkpoints are also this exists.
Yeah.
Just
Like who
You know,
built this?
it's-
Like lore-wise, like
it's
why?
an anime. We gotta be just a little bit extra, right?
Fair.
There's also like a fun animation that I maybe should have showed off, where if it pushes Noctis, he actually pushes against it. It's kind of cool.
I don't think he's doing much against that.
No. But yeah, there's not a great explanation in the lore of the game. There's not great lore in the game, let's be honest. There's a pretty okay story of 4 friends on a road trip, and oh, that was poorly done.
Did anybody just hear those shots being fired at the game?
I adore this game. This PS4 that you can just barely see is the Final Fantasy 15 edition of the PS4. So, and that's because I didn't own one before I wanted to play this game. It's like, oh, well, I'll get this special edition. It'll be great. But there's a good story, not such great lore. And so this dungeon kind of is like, there was an ancient civilization that played with space-time magic, and so this dungeon exists. And that's about as much as we've got.
And space-time magic people love moving walls and spikes.
Yeah. And giant skulls, I guess.
Yeah, giant skulls and giant statues too. We'll see a couple of those.
Yeah.
Bob, you got anything more for us? Anybody donating to say how many times they voided out when they did this?
We haven't had anyone donate to talk about void outs.
いや
Oh,
本当に FF は RPG っていうイメージじゃなかったんでね。自分もこんなアクションあるんだっていう。
$25 from Elysian. I apologize if I butchered that name, but it's very cool. I usually wait to see fantasy
こういう目でしか見れないので、ちなみにミリシャなのでこれ以上の解説はできません。ただにハエーっていう日本語でね実況するだけですよ。
Absolutely.
And with that,
Oh,
Chocobo Tea is back in the lead.
おっとチョコボに
I know, y'all. I know cup noodles got you through the hardest parts of your life. You need to support the cup noodles and get them on Noctis's head, please, for me.
And that came partly from a donation from Pendle Stephen, who says, "Very good
あれ
night to everyone."
でも今
That means evening or
ヌード
actually
ルヘルメット勝ってるな。
or even morning. Good day then. Right opinion or not, the next Magic set is more Final Fantasy than this game,
ってこ
right?
とはカップヌードル来るか。
it's Final Fantasy VII, which is
発売から9
a lot
年。
of Final Fantasy, but
でも FF15 って最新作ですよね確か。
yeah,
It's almost like they might have remade it or something.
Yeah, I hear we might see that in the
FF16
marathon, too.
Awesome.
もうあるの？
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
maybe just a
so.
little bit.
Yeah.
もうあったのか。
Yeah, but Final Fantasy 15 is a
そう
Final
です
Fantasy
ね。
game. It was Final Fantasy 13 until it was 15.
寄
Somebody
付
still
額
has to hit
で
their
ビッ
button.
トオーで
Yeah, you can probably hear Bob.
You're loud enough for me, Bob. I don't know that you're loud enough for the internet. Also, I just completely went back to the beginning of this room, so we have plenty of time to continue bantering.
We have another
配信は
donation.
生で16だっ
Let's
た。
put
や
Noodle
べえ。
Helmet in the
こ
lead.
こまでミリシャバレた。
$25 from Rizu-kun. Sorry, Bob, but I'm hungry and I need noodles.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I am disappointed in you, Doc Brown.
You can see.
this is, you can see the shrimp.
You will
い
be.
けない。
You can see Noctis's shrimpy brain.
Oh, can I make it? Can I make? Nope. Nope. And I fell off even.
Are you?
Okay, great.
今
Yep.
知識のバカ
All the way
が。
down. Bob, keep us entertained. What else we got?
We have $50 from Peace Egg, another one of our volunteers on site, that says, "Yeah, cowboys are cool and all, but I'm donating to make sure a fighter in Dark Lord is named Eels. Why? Because I gotta have my eels. That's why. Keep on being amazing, y'all. Even the donations that aren't for this game agree with me."
But eels are close to shrimp,
Oh,
so I think that's for shrimp.
maybe, but you know they're
Apart from
like,
he literally said cowboys are cool.
You know, I can ignore parts of what you say.
Oh yes. I don't have to wait too long for that. Lovely. Okay, finally.
カップヌーはショップで買えてキャンプで食えます。
Yep, I love his commentary. Noctis's commentary. Ashen's commentary is wonderful too, but Noctis has some pretty fun one-liners.
And they're just like randomly interspersed through various triggers that you hit throughout the thing. This is a fun room. Everything's on a 45-degree angle, and Noctis
なん
behaves
かシュールだなこの光景。
on a slanted surface than he does on a flat one. So have to get used to how all that goes, which I've done this a few times, so I'm kind of used to it by now. Oh, right before I throw it back to Bob, I do have to say I do have a promise. I do have one joke in this run that we will get to in just a little bit. But while we're waiting on that, Bob, what have you got for us?
I have a lot of people in chat saying, no, Bob doesn't need a microphone.
Beautiful. We love it.
And as much as I know that to be true, I do want to save my voice for later. in the week.
ひたすら光るカップヌードルだった
We
の
have
は
some
ね
really cool donations coming through. $50
斜めの遺
from
跡の中を
Philanthropy
進んでいくっていうのはシュールですよこれ。
And then we have $50 from Niall Bari, who says, "What is a Veronis? It's a wonderful pile of video games to be run soon in the marathon. Putting this donation
客
towards them."
観的にっていうかもう何のゲームだよだよ。
All right, here we go. We're gonna get into my one joke. My one
右
joke
下の
is
FF っていうの
obviously a 3D platformer, which is
文字がなかったら
a
ね
fairly
何のゲームだろうとなってますかねこれ。
But they did want to pay the homage to the greats, and so we also have a 2D platformer in our 3D platformer,
Which is also 3D. You can walk right off the front of that.
and I will, in fact. That was my one joke, and I noticed that it has the worst
突
reaction
然の
I've
横スク。
said so far this run, but I'm okay with that.
You know, sometimes you just gotta go for it. I appreciate you just going for it.
Crowd, that was your key to laugh.
Yes, please laugh.
I want your most mocking pity laugh you can possibly give me. Yes.
No,
Love it.
no, no, no. Do not mock that scene. That is one of the most poignant
hold on.
scenes in all of Final Fantasy. It is about people laughing when they should be being able to be sad. It is everything Nami is fighting for.
FF がツボ落ちってのもなかなか
Please do not.
画面がツボ落ち。
That is all about mental health.
Yep.
Sorry, I'll get off my soapbox now.
I think
Put
I,
you up there for a reason, Bob.
I think I only saw one void out so far.
差し詰め。
I definitely did fall out in that.
Yeah, okay.
There was only
Just
Noodle
add like four
Hoshi?
more.
I will eventually. We might add some
Well-
more at the end just for funsies. We'll see.
So another fun thing to note about this game.
語呂が悪いな。
In the West, and I've been told this is different in the Japanese release, but I don't know for certain. The button for jump is the same as the button for pickup, and there's some discussion about whether or not that was intentional. But I can tell you right now, as I come up on this jump, it definitely was.
Yep. It was intentional to troll us.
Yep. There's more than one spot in this dungeon that just has an item sitting right at the
Well,
jump, so
so-
that you cannot make the jump until you pick up the item.
Yep.
It's fun.
All
right.
We locked down a long
This-
hall.
Yeah. This next room is a great place to talk about the any percent trick that I can't do. Also, that was an intentional void out, but still a void out.
Still a void out.
Unbelievable.
Yep, I don't believe it either.
So in Final Fantasy 15, you have various ways that you can move.
これならね、まだ焼きそばんって言われた方がね、まだしっくりくるからね
You。can also run it with a sprint, and you get this little sprint bar that shows up.
UFO 仮面焼きそばんって言っ
And
た
there
わ
are。some others that are kind of disabled and
あれは確かに
that
一心
we
だよな。
don't need
う
to worry
ん
about here.
セーフ。
But if you sprint with the sprint bar, you technically have an infinite sprint because when the sprint bar runs out, you have the opportunity to.
これ
there's
で
a
っ
mechanic.
かい遺跡がぐるぐるして
Hit
る
the
んだ
sprint
ね。
button again at just the right time, and you refill the sprint bar, but also you dash forward a little bit. And so people who are very good at timing when to hit that can set it up so that you can hit that sprint dash right before you go off an edge, just to give you just a little bit more momentum, a little bit more space, and then also still using the spinning daggers to get even farther. And so in the any percent route, in like the very first or second room, you use that to clear a gap that you can't otherwise, and you get around it in, again, 90 seconds because the entrance is right next to the exit. In this space, there is the ability to use that as well to jump off of a ledge that's kind of up there directly onto this statue. Noise warning, by the way. This is going to get just a little bit loud as we do this.
Yep. It was such a poorly constructed statue that Noctis jumping on it has caused it to fall over.
Yeah.
And you have to make it fall over to continue in this dungeon, which again
この
brings
ダン
up
ジョン作ったら絶
whoever
対どっか
designed this dungeon in the game had some really weird ideas.
Yeah. You have to break a lot of things to continue. Now, as I fall down this slide, there's often an invisible wall halfway down the slide. There wasn't
Oh, there
this time
wasn't.
because I mentioned it on air.
It
But
was there every time we practiced this.
yeah,
It just stops.
it's not even 50-50. It's like 70-30 of whether or not it's there or not, except when I call it out specifically.
HP
for
がすっ
recording. It's
ごい
like,
減ったね
Move。it.
Still don't know what causes it.
Yeah, Chad, if you know what causes it, let us know.
Oh,
机にと日清本社ビルが
When you're letting us know, don't
ビルここ分くらいしか離れてないご近所コラボ。
Get
We
back
need-
to the Chocomog teas. The Chocobos need your
ご
help.
近所だな。
The
That is
chocobo
Nami.
might make him go faster, but the cup noodles
Maybe.
keep him nourished.
That
Barely, but nourished.
because the Moogles are very good. Like that outfit is from a festival where their Moogles are very good at kitchening you very good food. So I
Oh,
don't know.
fair.
I think it's fine.
If it wasn't obvious, I've played about 2 hours of this game. So,
And admittedly, that festival is the only time Moogles show up in Final Fantasy 15. So yeah,
that's sad.
there's a recovery item, a special recovery item plush that shows up as a Moogle, and that's the only other one. So we've just done a lot of jumping around in the basement of this place, and I say the basement because as we hit this button here and come out, we're back in one of the very first rooms we started out in. And as I was mentioning, the 80% run jumps from that ledge over to this ledge in order to get through the dungeon in 90 seconds. Now we are not 90 seconds away from the end. 'Cause
We have more plates.
I have more plates that I have to press. And as I'm getting to the next one, Bob, what we got?
We have $25 again from PX, who says, I'm playing both sides so that I always win.
There's 3 sides, PX.
There's 3.
And with that, Chocomog tea is back. Yes.
Yep.
You're gonna void out so much now because of that.
You know, I'm honestly surprised I didn't void out more with the noodle helmet. That obstructs my vision more than I thought. I had not done a great practice with the noodle helmet in the way.
So if you want Ashen to donate more money to Nami, donate your money to Nami to get him to put the noodle head back on.
No, we're good. We're here. We got the Moogle hat with the cute little charm on top. That's definitely exactly where we
い
need
つも
to
着替えてた。
These buttons are theoretically ones you should hit earlier in the dungeon, but I skipped over them, and I don't know if it's faster to hit them here, but it feels like it is, and so I keep doing it this way. That was void
Yeah, that
out.
was a void out.
And we get to jump around. in the rafters
こ
of
こ
this
でですね、ガヤの方にね、急遽参戦していただきました。どうぞおはようございます。
Yeah.
はい、おはようございます。ガイアの石しずく
Especially
で
this
す。
where it wasn't designed for it. It is so
よろしくお願いします
お願いします。9時からね、司会交代なんですけども、
because I can tell you if for some weird
一緒に実況しようぜってことで、
はい、
we'd void out so many times.
来ました。
ちなみにしずくさんは FF15 は
Maybe
ご
some
存知
time, maybe another save point. Who knows?
Especially,
いえ、全くわかりません。ミリシラでございます。
ミリシラが2倍になりました。
Two player one
ミ
controller?
リシラ2倍です。なんなら FF シリーズ全体がミリシラです。
How much time did you say you'd spent
どう
playing?
も
Final
FF シリー
Fantasy?
ズミリシラの2人です。
This one like a
Final
couple
Fantasy
hours.
15? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
なんか
The whole boy band taking a road trip thing just
け
didn't
ど
resonate with me.
なんですか
I would have enjoyed this though, honestly.
So you may have noticed I've hit a lot of faces in the
2倍のミリシラでね、残り12分、エスティメートで12分お送りします。
shortcuts, and I did the last two specifically because because even though there's a couple of good checkpoints above all these spikes, as I jump over here,
伊勢さんはこの状況どう見ますか？
3 or 4 minutes
この状況ですか？なんか一歩間違えたら死にそうな高難易度ステージに見えますね。FF でこんな高難易度
one way to jump from
こ
this place
こんな高難易度アクションをやらせるだなんて。
platform to this ledge over to
そうですね、そもそもこのゲームイベントが RPG リミットブレイクで、RPG がメインのゲームですかね。
quite a bit here
はい
in order to get back to where we
リミ
just
ットブレイ
were.
クという単語自体は FF ですけども、どう見てもこれアクションですからね。
Oh yeah.
Bob, you're
アクションですね。
fully
てかよく見たら被ってる帽子がモーグリに見えます。
I made more
これは
sense
そうです
before
ね、モーグリの、ヘルメットです。
ヘルメット。ポー
we are having a lot of
ク
people.
ポがよってことで、FF 知らない人結構多いのねってことなんですけども、まあそうですね、メジャータイトルだけど結構
I don't
私は知りません。
I should know more about the Backstreet Boys than I do.
The only thing
Yeah.
you need to know about the Backstreet Boys is the cold open from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
確か数年前にもファイナルファンタジー3ピクセルリマスター版の視界に
Stop.
入ってもう本当にわけわからん状態だったのでもう全部解説の方にほぼ丸投げ状態
We're back to
で
where
ぐ
we
らい
fell
には
off.
もうミリシラです。
And as you saw, I had to go back through all of that because there is no
そう
other.
なんです。なぜか FF はね、司会者が大体ミリシラなんですよね。
But now we can go back to Bob for a little bit because I'm just going to be jumping around.
もう裏で聞きながらね、お、ミリシラ実況だ、ミリシラ司会だっていうのね、
Office of
ちょっと心ならガッツポーズしてたんですけど、ついに俺の番来たかって。
You're away. I forgot to add a very
確
important.
かに
なんかね
ついに
Now Klingo
つい
has
に
become sentient.
ついにです
Also,。it
つい
now
に。
has a robot body. Please don't ask how or why. You can probably guess the when, and I think the where will be answered when it finds you. Please look forward to it.
That seems
Am I
ominous.
supposed to be terrified?
That-
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of scary, right?
Yeah, I think I missed
Just a
some
bit.
context for that.
Is this some kind of
今後の展開をどう予想しますか、そしたら。
Sounds like it.
そうですね。
I'm hoping it's a
まあ
reference.
さらに針増えそうですね。ああ落ちた。あ
落ちた。
So too.
So we have a couple. Again, this. I called it a showcase.
これは意図的だろうか？
marathon, but the route that I do, I call all plates, which is me going around and touching every.
どうなんでしょうね、これは。
ねえどうだ
But
って。
now we're on the final stretch, which is
高難易度のステージですからね。
walking in a straight line.
Yep.
This is actually more difficult than it has.
This is
any
why
right to
なん
most
か
of the
数
game
日
takes
数
place
日
in
前
a
に
car.
私の家族が
Because
マリオ
it's
スポー
not
ツミックスのなんかもう全部の競技 3on3 のリアルタイムアタック解説動画見ててついこうリアルタイムアタックインジャパンのマリオスポーツミックスを見返しましたね。
ありましたね。
要はそこがミーモ元はそこです。
例のクポがようですね。
It has been my sincere joy and pleasure
Yep.
to bring this run to you. The very first save point that RPG Limit Break has ever done, I am absolutely honored to be the one to do it. We will be hitting that timer now. Time.
Yeah.
お、タイム。
タイムもう終わりですか？
もう出た。
And your bros are just waiting here outside for you.
ここで終わり。
What happened to you?
どういうダンジョンだったんでしょう。
もっと難しいのが待ち受けているかと思ったらあっさり終わっちゃいましたね。
The only thing that brings the casual player up to this area, if you don't know that there's something here, is this quest. This quest is called Stealing the Past.
てっきり FF らしくボスとか出てくるのかなとか思ったらそんなことなくて本当に脱出するだけでしたね。
The endpoint of that quest is here outside the dungeon the whole time. There's literally no quest or in-game reason for you to go through this.
我々は何も知らないままに突然 GG って言われてマジ
Yeah,
か
and
と。
if this seemed interesting to you, definitely join the Discord for them. What would that be?
There is a Final Fantasy XV Discord. I'm not nearly as active on there.
And with that, we have had a donation to change to Noodle Helmet.
Yes, we ended on
ジャン
Noodle.
プ周りの操作性はそんなに良くないので実際やるとこんなすれば無理です。
I love you. Whoever did that, I love you. Bob, let us know. Who did that?
I haven't got the donation.
最後は一チェンジかな。
That
一
being
応チェンジダメ
said,
カップ
Ashen,
カッ
it's been a
プ
privilege
と
to be here for your first marathon run.
Thank you all.
And I am going to throw it back to the interview set. Take it away. No, I am not.
I mean, we can
Apparently
skip
there's
share
no,
panicking happening.
That's okay. I have a thesis.
Nobody saw anything delete
No.
the VOD.
Yeah, delete the pod.
今日のお
Stop
昼カップ
recording.
ヌードルを
Somebody go unplug that
食べる
Stop the
食べる予
marathon.
定
We're
で。
starting again.
お、醤油味。
I do have a
And
moment.
with that, we have a donation for Catboy.
すごい盛り上がりよう
Seriously,
だ。
y'all.
Okay.
ドネーションで衣装がチェンジしました。
We'll let you
you
get your
all.
cat boys in, but Ashen does
This
have.
has been even more hype than I
Yeah.
expected. I do want a moment of serious time. This is a very silly run to have done. Nobody else that I'm aware of does this route. Partly because who would want to? Partly because I personally what in the world was that?
We're trying to make you
Oh, the
start.
noodle hat. Okay, great.
Yeah.
My engagement with speedrunning
当社さん
is
何か
community,
何かも
specifically RPG
何か
Limit
持
Break
ってい
for me,
ました
but
が
for a lot of people,
カップヌードル。
speedrunning is great
カ
for a
ッ
lot
プヌードルの
of
箱ですね。
people. For me, it is the community that I come to this marathon. I have the honor to help set it up and make it run and happen, to see all my friends here and make this amazing
Yep.
event happen. And so the actual running of games is kind of secondary to me for that. But I do have this one run, and I do enjoy doing it. And so I'm glad to be able to show it off. But the thesis statement, the point of that is, speedrunning isn't exclusive to the people who do speedruns. It's not exclusive to the people who have the highest time on leaderboards. We're all here to have a good time together. This community is, and here at RPG Limit Break, at the greater speedrunning community as a whole, so inclusive of anybody who wants to be involved in any way. And that's what we're here for. And that is the thing that has got us. What are we at? $10,576 for Nami so far this year. You all are amazing. Thank you so much for having me. Bob, I think they're ready now.
I don't know. Let me look slightly to my right. Are we ready yet, Freddie?
We are ready.
We're good. I'm getting a thumbs up. But first, I want to give a thumbs up to KR Shush, who got me that Catboy outfit.
Oh, by the way, before
Oh.
these are the void outs. We have 16.
All right.
Can
So
we round that off to 20?
we can round that up to 20.
Yeah!
And so I am committing to $3 for every void out for all 20 void outs. So expect a $60 donation in the
Chat.
near future.
Yep.
Chat,
I'd love to see
as you are able, we would love to see you match that.
And without any more further ado, or me getting things wrong, we are going to throw it back to the interview set over to Zoku.
Hello.
はい、というわけで FF15 でした。で私、ここで司会交代をして、伊勢しずくさんにバトンタッチしたいと思います。
でした、司会。
はい、ここまでの司会、私、ハトヤがお送りしました。引き続き、伊勢さんお願いします。
はい、わかりました。
私はここで失礼します。引き続きジャパニーズリストリームをお楽しみください。失礼します。
is on the schedule. So chat, you at home, I want you to play